Today I want to show you how the tube mill work. This is the old design of the tube mill and what's different from old design and new design. So you can see simple decoiler. It's going to profile to the one feeding roller, and it has some table here we can manually cut and welding here. This is the old generation, and later I will show you the new generation of the line. So you check the line from maybe we installed it here for 15 years ago till now. It's working very well, but this is the old generation that you need to change the roller, and each size, different size, you need to manually change the roller and go to new level. So you can see here's the final profile we produced from this line. Different shape, different profile. This line capacity is up to 219 millimeter output diameter, and the thickness is up to 6 millimeter. So here we call it a collimator for keep the material here. Once we want to change the new coil to new coil, we keep the material here and we use it for non-stop usage. Different shape, different size. You can see. And here's the R roller. That's for changing the size. We need to change also this roller as well. So after a collimator, we're going to forming. This is the input. We can adjust the left and right the material. Then we go to level the size, and from here we start to shape the material. As you can see, the size of this roller is big enough to produce 220 output diameter. This part of the line we call forming. Form the sheet to become pipe and then weld it. From here, this is the tools for welding. Side roller. Here we reach to the final forming stations, and we go to weld the material. As you can see, this line working here for 15 years and it's producing very well. So this part we call it for welding, we call it seam forming, and this is torque to keep the two sides together once while it's welded by HF welding, high frequency welding. Inside this pipe we have a one minus, and outside it has a one other frequency. To weld it with high frequency welding. And here is bar removing tools. Now after the welding is finished and we're removing the welding seam bar by this tooling, now we're coming to sizing. We call from here sizing. As you can see, the sizing has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vertical stand and some universal between these stands. This line, as you can see, up and down connected by gearbox and cutter. So we go to sizing the pipe step by step. And here's the final. From here, we start to make it profile. After 1 and 2 tooling stand, we are little bending inside. Then from here, from left and right and up and down, we're going to make it a square profile. Here we already finished the bend it here, and now with by torque head, also say torquish head or some straightening tooling, we're going to make it final adjustment. Check the motor and gear transmission from here, and now we go to cutting. This is the final cutting. This is the normal cutting. We don't call it core cutting. It's just normal hot cutting. It's moving, cut, and come back. This line ready for mass production. We already put up take the profile till here, and we will start the producing after lunchtime. This is the lunchtime here, and I show you the total line here for different profile, different size. We need to change the roller. All roller is here, so we can produce all roller and profile here. You can see the profile, everything.